Hello and welcome. My name is Dovydas, and this is another unboxing. This is a box, and it has a guitar in it. It says FedEx, but it's not the name of the guitar company. I'm gonna open the box, and you're gonna see what's in it. And before I do that, I just want to tell you that I'm gonna only have this guitar for about a month. I'm just gonna make some videos with it, explore the capabilities of what it does and what it can do. I met this company at Summer NAMM in June, July, when I was recording my album in Nashville. And out of all the floor of Summer NAMM, there were many guitars in different colors and different finishes. And this particular company, they were probably the only one with an innovation, on-board guitar innovation, which is very, very rare. And this is a big thing. And I really believe, and I really have my faith in it when I actually say that this is like the biggest innovation since the floating bridge of the guitar itself. This can change the game, and I'm really excited to be a part of it and one of the sort of early adopters. So even though I'm gonna only have this guitar for just a month, I'm looking for them to install this particular innovation on my guitar and possibly on one of my signature guitars. And what is this innovation? You know, what can be such a big deal that I would say that it's the biggest thing since the floating bridge? It's so simple yet so ingenious. It's the tremolo arm that, if you choose so, can act as a volume control. So simple. But that simple innovation made by these great minds from this company, in theory, allows you to control tremolo, volume, and do wah at the same time, which is very, very cool. I'm gonna open the box, and we're gonna see what's inside it. Let me just get a... They told me not to mess up the box because I'm shipping it back in about a month back to them. And then they're gonna ship it to Fender. Somebody wants to send me a box opener. My mailing address in the description. Seems to be going pretty well. Okay, well that was easier than I thought. This is a really tall box. Okay, it's in a hard shell case, which is good. Just gotta find a handle, or not. I'm opening it carefully because I want to save all the packaging material. Okay, so it's a hard shell Fender case. Let's check this out. It actually looks very nice. Man, I haven't played a Fender in forever. That's a nice case. Okay, we got like a charger, a thing. We got the actual tremolo arm and another arm. I'll have to give them a call and figure out what exactly these are. Clearly this is not a 7-string. This is a 6-string Fender Stratocaster. I think it's like a pearl white finish. It says Seymour Duncan here. It has a sustainer, not to be confused with Sustainiac. There's a difference. But here's the kicker. Here's the main innovation. It's not about the guitar. It's not about the guitar at all. It's about this. And it's not even about this. It's actually about any tremolo system. It can be standard Fender floating bridge. It can be Wilkinson. It can be Floyd Rose. Anything. So you stick a thing, probably like that. And when you pull up the tone pot, in this particular situation, it's this one. But it can be any of the pots can trigger this effect. This becomes volume. And you can adjust range, sweep, intensity, all kinds of things. So I'm really excited about that. That's what I'm saying. It's pretty major. Not only that, you charge their system like you charge your cell phone with a USB charger, which is pretty cool. That saves you the whole, you don't need to change batteries or anything. Well, it has a battery compartment, but that's for the sustainer pickup. This is a prototype. They're still working on improvements and next generation things, but there are some adjustments here, and that's how you adjust the different parameters of this particular tremolo. So I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna do some gigs and record some songs, and you're gonna hear how it sounds and just experiment with the bizarre ways and non-bizarre ways that I can use it and utilize it in music and sort of make guitar speak and make guitar be heard the way it was never heard before, because this is an innovation and because it's so new. Not everybody has it. Actually, nobody has it yet, because they have the patent on it and they're just looking to collaborate with these big guitar companies, for these big guitar companies to install their system on their guitars. Well, it's too hard to learn. That's one of the main criticisms, or nobody's going to be interested in that. Well, that's what they say about the floating bridges in the 20th century. It took effort, right? It took some musicians, you know, to figure out what to do with actual floating bridge, like Ventures or Dick Dale or these iconic guitar players. And then Floyd Rose made an improvement with the locking nut so the stuff doesn't go out of tune. Then Van Halen shows up. Then listen to Steve Vai or Joe Satriani. That's sort of like a signature mark of playing, thanks to the possible hardware and other electronic innovations that are possible. It's sort of like a run-on sentence, but you know exactly what I'm saying. That music wouldn't sound the same without certain types of pickups that you recognize the tone right away, and certain type of technical capabilities of the instrument, of the tool that you use to create art. It wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be possible. So this opens a whole new palette, a whole new world of what could be done, you know, with hitting a note, bending it, and then sliding in with the volume. You know, you could say, well, I can use a volume pedal, but can you use a volume pedal and a wah pedal at the same time? This is major. So after I'm done with this guitar, I'm going to be playing it for about a month. Steve from True V Tremolo, that's the name of the company, he's going to be sending it to Fender, and he's going to be trying to convince Fender, well, not convince, probably, yeah, convince. I mean, it's already a great idea, but you see, big CEOs and big companies, they still need, like, to be convinced. It's so funny. I mean, Fender was a huge innovator, and now all they do is just vintage style models without any innovation. Look at this. You know, besides this hasn't changed for like 60 years. Even the jack is the same, you know? And like cell phones, the computing power doubles every so many months, and there is constant improvement in the way that is experienced. So I really feel like it's about time an innovation is introduced. Ability to control volume with your tremolo arm. I played it little bit while I was at Summer NAMM, and I was already like, this is big. Because I already do volume swells with my pinky, and I already do bends with my Floyd Rose. But you can combine those two. Another thing that what I was really excited about this guitar, had a sustainer. These are not as popular as you might think, and there's a difference between sustainer and sustainiac. What that allows me to do, allows me very easily to play guitar with one hand, just fretting, and the thing just rings. Thanks, Steve, for sending me this. I'm gonna make some videos, make some content. This could change the world of guitar. Change the world. Oh, it is a Wilkinson bridge. This is a Wilkinson. So the True V Tremolo, Steve Savage, that's his last name, Savage. They already collaborating with Wilkinson, so that's really cool. And he met Wilkinson, and they're already like excited about this particular innovation. So I think with enough sponsors, collaborators, and with big brand as Fender, if they're gonna, you know, follow their creed of legacy to innovation and embrace something new for the first time in 60 years, okay? This can be really big. If not, well, you'll definitely see me use it in my signature guitar, I tell you that much. Now I have to go to a gig, and I'm gonna play this guitar at a gig, but that would be too long of a video, so I'm just gonna transition now and do a little bit of demoing like that. So I'm gonna use the magic of editing, and I'm gonna teleport myself a little bit in the future, but you're not gonna experience any passing of time at all. So 3, 2, 1.